Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. That's Nettie Liddell. I'm Brett Chapin. We're talking with actor Alfonso Freeman. If you have any questions for Alfonso, give us a call at 1-800-336-2225, just like Valerie in LA did. Hi, Valerie.
Hi, Brett.
Hi, Valerie.
Hi, Valerie.
Hey, Nettie.
Hi. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, well, I just couldn't let this go by. I wanted to say hi to Alfonso since I met him at Sheldon Metz's Kentwood going-away party.
Oh, hi. Yeah, the community theater that I told you I first did Guys and Dolls was at Kentwood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kentwood Players, they put on terrific productions over there, and Sheldon Metz was one of the key players. He's an excellent director and great set designer and just an all-around good guy. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, they're one of our sister theaters at Theater Palisades.
Yeah, I wanted to do the trifecta. I've only been able to do Kentwood and Morgan Wixon. I've been wanting to do Theater Palisades, and nothing came, and then I got too busy to do anything.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get you out there, hopefully.
Theater Palisades has a show running this weekend and closing next weekend.
Oh, well,
It's a murder mystery. You might want to catch it.
I won't be able to get away for that one, but I'm always looking for a theater to do a show. I want somebody to do a soldier's play. I've been asking these guys to do it because I've been wanting to audition for it because, well, I want to do more theater in town.
That's a good one.
And I think community theater in LA is probably some of the best theater here. I mean, you got the equity theater around town, but it's so difficult to get in there. A lot of times they bring in ringers to do those shows. I'd like to be able to do a show that I can actually get into.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't see why that would be a problem for you, but...
Well, yeah. I got to pay my dues like everyone else.
Yeah.
We just got through talking about that. They thought that I thought that I could just walk into certain shows, and nope, didn't happen that way. I got to pay dues like everyone else.
Yeah.
Right.
Based on your performance and not necessarily your lineage.
Exactly, and I think that goes to the discussion that we were talking about, that I was mentioning earlier about feeling entitled. There are people make a lot of hay about actors such as myself, who are the sons of, cousins of, uncles of, whatever, and well, you should have this kind of career. And even though you don't believe it, it filters into your thinking. And then you kind of embrace that mentality, and after a while, you start feeling entitled. And I had a
double-edged sword.
Oh yeah. And I had a period of rage, if you will, because things weren't happening the way I wanted them to. And then I had to step back and say, "Wait, these people don't owe you bleep." And so, and after I kind of got a grip on myself and realized that I just have to keep working at it, work for the love of it and staying at it. That's where I'm going to get most of my benefits, and that's been how it's been. I'd love to have a bigger career, but I got a career. If the average income of an actor is between, I think, $5,000 and $7,000, and a SAG member is $5,000 and $7,000 annually, I'm actually making a living at it. And people don't even know my name, so I can't really complain. So, but as anyone else, you want to be able to climb and achieve and do more. But you don't stop because, you don't get to have your name above the marquee.
Right.
Do you do it for love or you do it for fame? If you do it for fame, then rename yourself Kardashian and run after it.
So for you, working actor Alfonso Freeman has the same nice ring to it as Oscar winner Alfonso Freeman would.
Yeah. You lead me into what I was saying before because, my dad is an Oscar winner and it's great. Win that Oscar, everyone's all happy about it, and then after a while it's just sitting in a cabinet or in a bathroom somewhere. My dad's Oscar is sitting in his cabinet in his office watching him scratch his package. So there's just it's just this, it's a great nod. So I don't want to make it sound like it's trivial. It is a great nod to great career work and a job on a film or something like that. But you don't want an Oscar or an Emmy or a a Golden Globe or anything else to be the cherry on top of a career, because that tends to go. Once you get the cherry, no more ice cream, right?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Good
and there are a lot of actors who
that.
don't get it.
Yeah.
Once
It's
they
not
get
about
that.
that. It's not about that.
So what for you would be your ultimate goal? If you could say that I've reached the pinnacle of my career, what would that be? Is it a certain type of role? Is it maybe an Oscar? Is it what would it be for you?
It's just to keep working.
Yeah.
It's to keep working. I don't have retirement in my future. I don't see it. My rule for life is the same rule I give to anyone. Find something that you love to do, and you will be doing it for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about it. Social Security is in danger. You have a lot of people who are worried about their futures, and they're in jobs that they hate. Whereas if you were in something that you love to do, you could find a way to do it forever.
Right.
You know, and you downsize your life to fit that, as opposed to trying to keep up with your 401k.
Yeah. Love that.
I just want to keep working.
Valerie, are you still on? Valerie?
No, I think Valerie's gone.
Valerie left us.
Thanks for calling, Valerie.
Oh, shoot.
Thank you, Valerie.
Oh, I wanted to know shit. Thank you, Valerie, for calling in. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So funny question. You're on a desert island. You can bring 3 people with you besides friends or family members, living or dead. Who would it be? Come on, let's have some fun here.
Okay, 3 people.
Don't give me that look, Nettie.
Okay, if I could bring 3 people, living or dead,
Mm-hmm.
and I could actually see them, touch them, talk to them.
Yes.
Okay, God would be one.
Does that count as a person? I thought you were going to say that, but
Yeah. God would be one because I believe in God as all, but I won't get into all of that. But
Okay.
God would be one because I have lots of questions for God.
sure.
Let me think. James Cagney would be one. He's like one of my favorite actors.
Good one.
He has, and Olivia de Havilland.
There you go.
Yeah, I've always loved her work. I always loved the way she looked, and and I really want to know the process that many of the older actors went through to have the kinds of careers that they had, for acting and everything else. It seems different today than different today than it was then. They were in the studio system. The studios trained them and everything, but I want to know, where their center was, in being an actor. I remember an interview where Jack Lemmon said that Cagney said, "Just say the lines and mean it." That's not the method. A Meisner. That's somebody who's just organically, taking those words and making them his own.
We'll be back on La La Land with Brett and Nett on CRN Digital Talk.
That's Brett Chapin,
And that's Nettie Liddell.
the dynamic duo from La La Land with Brett.